There's some exciting news about our favorite badass, John Wick, aka Keanu Reeves. He might be joining the Star Wars universe in the upcoming Disney Plus series called The Acolyte. Now, how cool is that? Welcome to Star Wars Deconstructed, students of the Force and acolytes of the galaxy. Whether you're a Jedi Sith or somewhere in between, join us today as we give you the details of everything we know about Keanu Reeves joining the Star Wars universe. According to Giant Freakin' Robot, who claims to have reliable sources within Lucasfilm, Keanu Reeves has reportedly filmed a cameo for The Acolyte. This is a big deal for Star Wars fans because Keanu has been the subject of rumors and fan casting within the Star Wars community for a while now. Finally, it seems like there is solid evidence of him entering the galaxy far, far away. Before now, the rumors floating around about Keanu involved him starring in a Star Wars project set in either the Old Republic or the High Republic. Some folks thought he might play Sith King Valar, or the infamous Sith Lord Darth Revan from the video game Knights of the Old Republic. These rumors, especially the one about him playing Darth Revan, started when an Instagram user named UltraRaw26 shared fan art in 2022 featuring Keanu Reeves as Darth Revan. The internet went wild, and rumors started swirling that Keanu might actually get cast as a Sith King in an upcoming animated Disney Plus series. For those who aren't familiar, Darth Revan is a character from the now Legends video game Knights of the Old Republic. He first graced our screens in the 2003 video game. In this epic tale, Revan starts off as a skilled Jedi Knight, but things take a dark turn, and he ends up becoming a formidable adversary to the Republic, leading his own Sith Empire. The beauty of the game was that players could shape Revan's journey, choosing the character's gender and appearance. Later on, more material fleshed out Revan's story, adding to his popularity. Now here's the kicker. Even though Revan's story is part of the separate Legends canon, which includes most Star Wars spin-offs before 2014, that didn't stop fans from going gaga over him. In fact, Revan nearly made an appearance in Star Wars The Clone Wars. However, with this cameo news, we might need to adjust our expectations a bit. Oh, and then speaking of celebrity cameos in Star Wars, it's a tradition that goes way back since The Empire Strikes Back. Loads of stars have appeared incognito in the sci-fi fantasy franchise, some even hidden under heavy costumes or makeup. Just think about all those hidden appearances from actors like Tom Hardy, Daniel Craig, and Joseph Gordon-Levitt in various Star Wars movies and shows. So there's a bit of truth in the speculation that Reeves could be making a cameo. And since The Acolyte is set way before the prequels, we don't expect Keanu to don a stormtrooper helmet, but he could still end up some cool alien character with all the fancy makeup and CGI effects. Another side to the speculations mentioned that the cameo might just be a teaser for something bigger. Perhaps Keanu's character will become more significant in future seasons, or even another Star Wars series. We'll have to wait and see. And the wait won't be too long. The Acolyte is set to hit Disney Plus sometime in 2024, and the cast lineup looks fantastic, with Amanda Stenberg, Lee Jung-jae, Manny Jacinto, and others joining the fun. Interestingly, Keanu might get to reunite with his Matrix co-star, Carrie-Anne Moss, who has been set to cast in The Acolyte, though her role hasn't been specified yet. Keanu Reeves' acting career has been nothing short of remarkable, starting way back when he was just 9 years old. Upon moving to Hollywood in 1986, he ventured into various films, including the teen crime drama River's Edge and Permanent Record, where he played the best friend of a troubled teen. However, his big breakthrough came in 1989 with Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, where he wowed audiences with his portrayal of the lovable stoner genius Ted. From there, Keanu's career took off and he starred in a diverse range of films. He acted alongside Joaquin Phoenix in Parenthood and formed a close bond with both Joaquin and his late brother, River Phoenix, with whom he later co-starred in My Own Private Idaho. In the 90s, Reeves continued to impress, taking on roles in a mix of genres, from the surf-driven crime thriller Point Break to Francis Ford Coppola's Bram Stoker's Dracula. But it was the 1994 blockbuster Speed that truly catapulted him into superstardom. Despite the film's success, it was a bittersweet time for Keanu as he mourned the loss of his dear friend River Phoenix. Then came The Matrix in 1999, a sci-fi action film that became an iconic part of his filmography. The Wachowskis' creation made Keanu a household name, and he continued to shine in romantic leads such as Something's Gotta Give and The Lake House, as well as darker thrillers like Constantine and A Scanner Darkly. In 2014, Keanu's career took another exciting turn with the unexpected hit John Wick, which spawned successful sequels. Along the way, he also lent his voice to the Daredevil toy Duke Kaboom in Toy Story 4. And the journey doesn't end there. Keanu Reeves is set to return into his iconic role in the forthcoming Bill and Ted Face the Music. Throughout his career, Keanu's talent and versatility have been evident, earning him a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 2005. From action-packed blockbusters to heartwarming rom-com and indie gems, he has an enduring mark on the film industry, and fans continue to cherish his performances. Keanu Reeves is undoubtedly a beloved figure in the world of entertainment, and it is no surprise that fans want him involved in the Star Wars universe, even if it is just a cameo in The Acolyte. Now, speaking of the series itself, everyone's been super curious about The Acolyte. The folks behind it have been pretty tight-lipped about the plot and other details about the show, but we have some exclusives for you. It's going to be a total mystery thriller that whisks us away into this mysterious galaxy of secrets and dark side powers during the High Republic era's final days. Variety spilled the beans that it's going to be a series with a strong focus on female characters, and what's even more intriguing is that it's going to happen in a whole different part of the Star Wars timeline compared to other projects. It supposedly follows a former Padawan, played by Amandla Stenberg, reuniting with her Jedi Master, portrayed by Lee Jung-jae, to uncover some mysterious happenings affecting their kind. As of now, there's no exact release date, but it's highly likely to hit our screens in early 2024, maybe around March. The series started filming in October 2022, and considering the typical production timeline for Star Wars shows, it makes sense that we'd see it about a year later. We got Ahsoka premiering in August, followed by Star Wars Skeleton Crew in late fall or early winter. So, assuming Disney wants to avoid overlapping their live-action Star Wars shows, which they usually do, that sets up The Acolyte for a release next year. You'll be able to catch The Acolyte on Disney Plus just like all other Star Wars content. And great news for fans around the world, Disney Plus has expanded its availability to over 140 countries, so you won't miss out on your favorite Star Wars adventures. Now we know what you're thinking. Where's the trailer for The Acolyte? Unfortunately, it hasn't been released online yet, and it might be a while before it's out. But the lucky folks at Star Wars Celebration Europe back in April got to see the first trailer, so we know it's out there somewhere. As for the cast, we've got some fantastic names lined up in addition to those mentioned earlier. Rebecca Henderson will be playing the fan-favorite character Venestra Rowe alongside talented actors like Charlie Barnett, Dean Charles Chapman, Yuna Suotamo as the Wookiee Jedi Master Kelnaka, and Margarita Levieva. This show is set in the High Republic era, a never-before-seen period in the Disney-created canon. It's chronologically 100 years before the events of Star Wars The Phantom Menace, so we won't see familiar faces like Count Dooku, Qui-Gon Jinn, or Obi-Wan Kenobi. But don't worry, Yoda and other Jedi Masters are still alive during this time, and we might even witness the creation of Darth Sidious, thanks to Darth Plagueis being around. The Acolyte is the brainchild of Leslie Headland, the creative genius behind Netflix's Russian Doll. She's involved as a writer, director, and showrunner with an impressive team of executive producers and talented individuals bringing the show to life. On the production front, The Acolyte is turning out to be quite a pricey project. According to Forbes, Disney has invested a staggering $49.2 million in pre-production alone, making it even more expensive than the 2016 spin-off film Rogue One. However, the record for the most expensive Star Wars TV project still goes to Andor, which had a total budget of $250 million during pre-production. But that's understandable, considering it was filmed during the COVID-19 pandemic, and extra costs were incurred to ensure safety precautions were in place. So there you have it, all the details surrounding Keanu Reeves starring in the Star Wars universe. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe and watch the next one.